After working with adult leaders for over a decade, I came to the realization that our work with adults, although it is very important, the return on investment was far lower than I thought. So we began to think, how could we invest in leaders while they're still moldable, while they're pliable? So that's why we started KidLead. During our preteen years, we're still moldable in our character, and yet our cognitions are elevated to the point that especially a child with an aptitude for leading can learn very sophisticated social skills that is required for leading. Throughout the entire Lead Now curriculum, they will have an opportunity to experience 100 leadership activities.
The most fun activity is build the bridge because we get to cooperate and show our ideas.
It actually gave us something to think about.
They will be able to repeat leadership behaviors because you're training them to think like leaders, not just do certain behaviors you tell them to do. That's the power of the program.
Listen to others. Don't try to be bossy. It's about teamwork, basically.
Confidence and responsibility.
It's hard to be a team leader because you have to show you're a good model to them.
I told them some compliments.
I've learned that it's best to ask all members of the group their opinion.
It's truly a leader-centered classroom. The coaches are there to support the leaders, but they let the leaders lead their teams. Here, the leaders learn from their own experience leading. Coaching is a key factor to KidLead's success. While the team leaders are leading their teams through an activity, the coach is right there, side by side the team leader, providing direct and immediate coaching. Instead of telling a team leader what to do, we engage their critical thinking by asking a question. This way, they have to discover the best solutions for the problem themselves.
Following each activity, there's team time or a discussion similar to a debriefing session. Besides going over what happened in the activities, the participants will have the chance to go over the issues that they faced. So it's an opportunity to self-reflect.
The curriculum focuses on what we found to be the 16 most important qualities for ethical and effective leadership. These qualities are developed over the course of 4 non-sequential, color-coded modules. Each module includes 4 themes, each from a different theme group related to the best leadership practice. From values, we deal with ethics, integrity, responsibility, and commitment. From attitudes, we focus on honor, confidence, servanthood, and optimism. From relationships, we focus on communication, recruiting, team, and conflict. And from decisions, we focus on power, vision, strategy, and change. They learn confidence because they're going to be practicing making presentations in front of groups of people. They'll become critical thinkers because we intentionally use a Socratic approach in our coaching, asking them great questions so it teaches them how to look at life and situations from a critical, analytical standpoint. It shapes their worldview so that they make ethical decisions throughout their life because you're training them at a strategic time. They'll learn to be more effective and articulate communicators because they'll learn how to get their ideas across to a group. And perhaps best of all, we're going to be giving them a 10 to 20-year head start because far before most leadership training takes place, they will learn what it really means to be an effective and an ethical leader. If you want to change the world, focus on leaders. If you want to change leaders, focus on them when they're young.